Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Devils TV. This is the Manchester United versus Manchester City Manchester Derby Day preview. We are here with the 197th official Manchester Derby, and yep, it is pretty interesting because it's the first time. Well, I guess last season as well, but again, both teams are kind of mid right now, so yeah, be very interesting to see how that dynamic works out. And yeah, both teams missing players. I think Man City are very vulnerable right now because we'll talk a bit more about the teams later. But Ait Nori, Turkey, Marmoush, Stones all confirmed out. They're not in good form. They've lost back-to-back games against Spurs and I believe who was the other team? Brentford.
Brighton.
Brighton, sorry, yeah, Brighton, who have been very bad this season. So yeah, the depth are taking, and yeah, I hope we try to attack it tomorrow. But yeah, I have Neil here with me, so I'm on thoughts on tomorrow's derby.
Well, firstly, from United's perspective, I guess they've got Cunha and Mount out,
Yeah,
and Xerxes is he out as well? Xerxes,
no, but the Delo's out.
Daloa, Dalo's out.
Yeah,
It's anyways. He shouldn't have been played though. I don't care.
yeah.
Um, and I guess I will be. I guess we will see a midfield of Ugarte and Kobe and Bruno and Mbuemo. And then I guess Xerxes will start at striker. I don't think so. It will. I don't think so. Chesko will start right now. I don't think
Mm,
so.
I'm not sure about that. 'Cause I don't think I'm not sure because Xerxes. I think Xerxes. I think Sasko is more fit than Xerxes right now in terms of match fitness because Xerxes
See,
only came.
or else,
Yeah,
or else Bruno and Xerxes 10 and Mbuemo striker. No, Mbuemo. See, my ideal 11 would be Bindy. Bindy is going to start anyways.
yeah.
Malamo is still he is not that fit. So back three will be of Shaw, Euro and Delict with wing backs of Ahmad. I guess I would love to see Mbuemo actually at right, left Dorgu, Dugarte, Kobe. 10 would be Xerxes and Bruno, and striker would be Seshko. But I still think at the right he will still start Ahmad. At second striker or Cam, it will be Mbuemo and striker Seshko.
Potentially. I personally, it's possible, but I personally don't see Xerxes playing. I don't think, because the fact of the matter is, I think, yeah, we have five number 10s in the team right now who cannot play number 10. I think Xerxes is the bottom. I think it's Bruno, I think it's Mbumo Cunha, and then Mount, and then Bruno, and then Xerxes. So, and
I guess
yeah,
Mount. I guess Mount
yeah.
should be Mount should have been sold this summer, in my opinion.
I mean,
Dude,
not
he's
sure.
injured. By how many times is injured? You tell me. How many times is injured?
I mean,
2 years.
we have to see how serious the injury is. But yeah, if it's another season of injuries, then yeah, I agree. Next summer he should be sold because I do like him as a player, good player. When he was pretty good for in the first three games, but it doesn't matter if you're not fit. So yeah, I'll have to see how his injury when he comes back. And yeah, I think well, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the game. Of course, last season we played them twice, and we played pretty well against them both times. I think, especially at Etihad, they got very lucky with that Guardiola goal, and then after that, the game was pretty much completely ours. Bruno missed a sitter, I remember, and then we luckily won it with a penalty and Ahmad in the last minute, and
Thanks
then
to thanks to Mateus Nunez.
yeah, thanks Matheus Nunes. And at Old Trafford, I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure we were a better team, but we just couldn't break them down. Hopefully, we can tomorrow. I think City are very vulnerable right now, as I've said. I think Haaland's going to struggle tomorrow. I think because I think Euro, Delete, and Shaw. I'm happy with the defense. I think they can deal with Haaland. And also, the thing with Haaland is that we've seen this before in Manchester derbies. That if you back when De Bruyne was still at the club, if you kept him out of the game, then Haaland was a ghost because Haaland needs to put De Bruyne to put balls into the net for him. And I think now Marmoush has taken that role, but Marmoush is out currently. So I think I think I will say Reinders is a very good player from Man City. I think was a pretty good replacement for Rodri. But I think
He's the
Rodri,
only he's
yeah,
the only player I fear.
yeah.
Grinders.
But what I would say is that Ugarte is very interesting. Actually, I don't know if he'll play tomorrow, but against Etihad last season, I'm pretty sure we used Ugarte to man mark De Bruyne out of the game. It worked pretty well. So Amram might try to do the same thing with Reinders tomorrow, but let's see. But I think as long as you keep Reinders quiet, I think yeah, it's a pretty they're not at how to play against. I think they're not like Man City aren't what they once were. I don't think anyone fears them anymore. Like teams know that you can get at them. So yeah, I think
I
very
guess
yeah,
I guess it will be the same as Fred versus how Fred was against De Bruyne,
yeah,
and then Park was against Pirlo,
yeah,
and Ugarte was up against midfield of De Bruyne, and also in Anfield as well. Ugarte was up against Szoboszlai and McAllister.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Ugarte does tend to do well in these big games. But you could have, but we could have said the same thing about Arsenal, but for the Arsenal game, but Amram didn't start him against Arsenal, so not sure what he'll do. But
If
yeah,
Casemiro starts tomorrow, we are
sorry.
dead.
Okay.
If Casemiro starts tomorrow, we are dead.
I mean, to be fair, we did play quite well against Arsenal, and Casemiro was on the pitch. So I mean, you never know. I think I think it's just I guess let's get to the lineup then. Okay. Just go this. Okay. In goal, yeah, it will be Binder. I was hoping to see Lamons, but it is a very big game for him to come in. Maybe against Sunderland, because that's a bit of an easy game to put in. The three centre backs, I think, yeah, it'll be the same. I think centrally it'll be Delit, and then Shaw, then yeah, Euro. Wing backs, yeah, Dogu, and I think Ahmad will start. I personally will actually start Mazraoui off the right at right wing back because I think gives more defensive stability. But I think I'll go with Ahmad, so just put him in. Um, yeah, and then midfield, I think Ugarte Mino could work, but I think I'll go with Casemiro and Mino. That's what I think he'll do.
Yeah,
Um,
Mino will start.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Mino will start. And then it's one of my I'm actually Bruno and Bumo. I'd actually be very happy to see Bruno as one of the tens because we saw it against Burnley as well. He had quite a good game, but he looked so much more comfortable in the second half as number 10 because that's his position. So at striker, I think I'll go with Sesko because there's not a lot of options. I think we have to put him in for this game, and also he did quite well. I think for Slovenia on international break, so maybe that can come into play. And yeah, I think one thing worth noting is that I think most of these players are match fit now. Like Mbumo, I still think even in the Burnley game, he was 70-80% match fit, but now I think he's back to his best because he's played for Cameroon as well. He's played 4 games for United, and yeah, this is the I think this is the
Goals,
line of yeah.
2 goals in 4 games for United.
Sorry.
2 goals in 4 games for Mbomo.
Yeah, he's doing quite well. Yeah, I think, and yeah, he'll be very important for tomorrow. I think for breaking them down, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Man City. Let's look at their team. What was the starting 11 and their last game? I'll just look at that real quick. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think over the summer they signed, yeah, like, oh, yeah, Turkey's out as well. I forgot to mention. Yeah, pretty much all of their new signings are out for this game. Um, um,
Turkey is the number 10, right? So yeah, I'm actually pleased because I guess he wanted revenge against United for what
yeah,
we did to his Lyon side in the semi-final, the
yeah,
Europa League quarter-final, I guess, or
yeah.
semi-final.
Quarterfinal. So
And also one of the biggest thing, I guess, and also, but we should not forget they have still got players like Reinders,
yeah, I
Haaland.
mean, Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I guess Rodri. But I still don't think Rodri is the same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at your team right now. So in their last game against Brighton, which is the last game they played, in goal, I think will be Donnarumma. The two centre backs will be Kusanov, and John Stones is out, so I think Ruben Dias will be playing. Um, Fullbacks, I think Mateus Nunes will be playing again at fullback, which is nice to see. And then at left back, Aït-Nouri is out, so I think it'll be Rico Lewis. In the midfields, yeah, Reinders, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva hasn't really looked the same for a long time. I think he's dropped off. Rodri, as you said,
He has
yeah,
overstayed. He has
sorry.
overstayed at City. Bernardo
Yeah,
Silva.
yeah, I think so. And Rodri has, yeah, I think he's not going to be the same player as he once was. Like for example, I think this would be a good player. Like for example, Van Dijk, he was very very good at one point, but after that ACL injury, he was never the same. So I think it'll sort of be like that. And yeah, and Reinders is of course, yeah, he's a very good player. And then out on the right wing, Oscar Bob, interesting.
They're
And
not
then
Doku. Doku can also start.
Doku can start, yeah. And then off the left, it was Marmoush, but he is out, so it will most likely be Doku and Bob. I mean, that's not a good team. I mean, I'll say probably Reinders, Haaland, and yeah, I mean, yeah, those are the only players I really would worry about. I mean, the rest of the players are kind of average. I mean, those are the players which made Man City lose so many games last season. So, oh, yeah, sorry, Gvardiol. I think he could be back as well. I think.
Kusanov.
Sorry.
Kusanov.
Um, he's a decent player, but I don't think he's done that well at City, man. At City, I don't think he's adjusted to the Premier League yet. He's still quite young, and yeah, this team, they had the likes of Marmoush, Aït-Nouri available against Brighton, but they still lost 2-1. So yeah, on paper we should be beating them, but listen, I think we just have to win this game because it will just take so much pressure off Amarim. And yeah, this is Manchester City's worst start to a Premier League season since 2005. And two out of 3 games lost in the first 3 games. Yeah, I think we could really make a dent to their season as well with a win tomorrow. And yeah, we have a lot of tough games coming up like Chelsea and Liverpool, so we need some momentum. And yeah, I think and also if you look at, I was looking at some stats during the international break. Um, we are on top for like pretty much everything apart from goals, apart from scoring goals. We are the best at in the final third, like chance creating, XG, all of that. We are
He just
up
need
there.
good finishers. He just need
Sorry.
good finishers.
Yeah, exactly. I think we do have them. Well, like with Sesko, I think with Sesko and Buma and Cunha, the main thing is they need to score one goal, because I think if they score one goal, that pressure of scoring will be kind of lifted off them. It's happened with the Boomer, so I expect him to score more. I think when Cunha comes back and when Sesko hopefully plays tomorrow, I think need to. And also with Sesko, we have to do better with him, because I've seen us. Well, I've seen good. I think Sesko's a good striker. I do think he's better than Hoyland. I've seen things which make me say he's better than Hoyland in terms of he's very good at finding spaces in defenses. But we need to play to him. We need to play to the striker.
We need to service.
service.
Hoyland didn't got any service, so he has
Yeah,
to get service. And
yeah,
even
that's
when Hoyland got, I guess Hoyland is very terrible. Or he was holding up the ball. He wasn't good at all. I guess in
yeah,
the Champions League we saw his ability to score, but in the Premier League, like in the first season in his Premier League, in a run of 6 games, he's continuously scored. Then injury, then again he came back, again he scored.
yeah,
That was really incredible. I don't know what happened to him last season. Yeah, Europa League he was okay. He was doing all right. The Premier League, like he can't finish, man. Seriously, he can't hold up the ball. I guess his confidence was. I really thought this could have been his year this year.
yeah.
And many people were saying because he changed his jersey number from 11 to 9, that's why he dropped off. Like I missed Rasmus Højlund number 11, but still, it's a lame excuse.
Yeah, I think with Sesko, I think tomorrow this game actually suits him, because I think because we could be playing on a counter attack a lot against them. So Sesko and Bumo and even Bruno, and Ahmad, these players suit counter attacking football. So I hope that they'll do well tomorrow. And yeah, that's just got just hope we get a 3 points. And yeah, it's a massive game. Game of the weekend, of course. And yeah, for they yeah, I mean, I can't wait for tomorrow as well because I just need we I can't wait because if we win tomorrow, it'll be such a big win, and it's there for the taking. I mean, we have to go for it tomorrow. We have to go for it, and yeah, only thing I'll be concerned about is that Bayern. I just hope that it doesn't fuck up anything. To be fair, I think this
You
season,
reckon, you
yeah,
reckon Domiton will start? Do you think so?
I mean, we have another goalkeeper, but I prefer Lamens, to be honest. But I mean, I'm gonna go with Binder. So I mean, to be fair,
Well,
with
you
Binder.
said it will start. I guess from next game onwards, Lamens will start.
Hopefully. Donnarumma as well, who will be making his debut
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and Donnarumma. I mean, what like seriously, man? Ederson went away, and they quickly found a replacement of Donnarumma.
Yeah, but he's like the complete opposite of Edison, which is very interesting to see how he'll do at Man City now. And yeah,
And do you
I
think?
personally
And do you think this is the end of Pep at City, like this season after this season?
think too early to tell. If they go trophyless again, I think yes. I think he'll walk again. I think he'll walk if they go
I think
trophyless
he
this
should
season.
have walked away last season only. After last season, he should have walked away, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, this season will be. I mean, yeah, I mean, not getting. I mean, to be fair, I think Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, and then City. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think they'll probably get top four. But if it's like last season where they get top four and nothing else, yeah, I think he'll walk. So because I think their new sporting director from Sporting as well, they hired him. He'll go for another option. Look for options, I think, to replace him. So yeah, and yeah, also I was gonna say on Binder as well. To be fair, apart from set pieces, he actually has looked okay this season. Apart from set pieces, but set pieces is just the main issue with him. Uh, but I mean,
Onana, goodbye, never come back, please.
yeah, do you know he's now Transpo's highest paid player on Nana.
Yeah. And also, I guess many United fans said, and also I don't know, like if you have seen the video which I've sent you in Discord. After he said, I don't know if the source is reliable, but if he said those words, I think so. We have got the most delusional goalkeeper, or else the most delusional player who has ever played in the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a good thing he's gone because now I'm actually when Lamons comes in, I'm actually happy. I'll be happy with defense because I think we've got good center backs. If we have a good goalkeeper, then yeah,
Also,
yeah,
and also we have got a goalkeeper for a long time, for a long period.
yeah, and that too, and him and Vitek, I think, yeah, they're the future for the goalkeepers. It is worth noting actually that Ben Jacobs did say that Manchester United could be looking at a senior goalkeeper. If Lamont struggles this season, they could go for a senior goalkeeper next summer. Martinez is obviously on the market, and also Mike Magnan. His contract expires next summer, so something could happen around that. But if Lamont does well, I think yeah, there'll be no need for that. Um,
I don't think so. See, Mike Magnan, right? Mike
yeah,
Magnan. What is his age?
around I think late 20s, I think.
30. 30, man. I can't have him at United. I would have been okay with Martinez, but not with Mike Mania.
I
I'll
mean,
be okay with
I think goalkeepers can play till they're 40 comfortably at the highest level. I think we've seen it a lot of
Yeah,
times.
that Lamont is what is the age of Lamont? Let's see.
23.
Yeah, he's too young. He's really young.
I mean, yeah, I think ideally Lamons becomes the starter, I think, and I think he has the potential to become the starter. But I mean, we have to see how he does in the United shirt. And yeah, also I think one other piece of transfer news. Fabrizio Romano has said that Manchester United will likely be going for the midfielder in January. They might try for Carlos Baleba again in January. I think it's very unlikely, but they also might go for a player on loan in January, which is
It's
okay, I
confirmed though.
guess. Sorry.
It's confirmed though. We are going for Baliba, but we don't have.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the funds or not.
Yeah, apparently one thing we might do, I've heard, is that Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, very good player that we admire at Manchester United. We might try to go for him in January and then Belieber in the summer. If we do that, absolutely fantastic. But it seems very difficult to do because Elliot Anderson is, I think he only signed for Forest last season, sorry, last summer. So yeah, it's going to be very difficult to get
Even
out
made
of
his
Forest.
England debut
Sorry.
recently. Even made his England debut recently against Serbia.
Yeah, so yeah, he's doing very well. But yeah, I think his market value will go up. I think it'll be at least 50, 60 million. And then another 100 million in the summer. I mean, I don't know where we're going to get the funds from. But to be fair, I think we did do, because even this summer, because of all the cuts NAS made, we were actually very good on PSR. And that was before sales. So I think in terms of PSR, we should have a lot of room. So yeah, I mean, let's see what happens.
Also,
Mhm.
going off topic from United.
Yeah.
Off topic from United. Chelsea have been charged with 74 charges of regulation.
And I mean, I personally don't think anything will happen because it's self-reported. If it's self-reported, I think they'll just get a small fine. That's what I think.
I mean, look at the players. How many players they have signed every season since Todd Bowley has taken over?
Apparently, they got money from a very suspicious source for the signing of Eden Hazard.
What?
Yeah, like from I don't know I don't know what exactly I forgot what exactly it was, but basically from a very suspicious source, they got money for Eden Hazard, and in that same summer, United and City were linked to Hazard. So
And also, I think there's so many players who Chelsea have signed. I guess there are many third party investors also involved.
yep, and I mean look at the amount of players they're signing now; it's ridiculous. Like they're building an orphanage there, not a football club. They're building an orphanage.
How many footballers there, man? And half of them will not only play.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know how Garnacho will play at Chelsea. I don't know how he'll play. Uh, they have like
He's
nine forward.
really finished. I guess he should have kept his mouth shut and should have stayed at United, in my opinion.
Yeah, for his own career, probably would have been better. But I mean, for us, it's the best thing we've moved on from him. And yeah, I mean, they've even signed. They're gonna sign Giovanni Quanda. He'll come in next summer. He was Eminem's first choice player, so that's such a shame. Yeah, I mean, it just happens to that. And yeah, I think we'll enough here then. Score predictions for tomorrow.
1-0 United.
All right, I'll say 2-1 United. Yeah, I mean, let's see.
Yeah, I would actually say 2-1 as well. Sorry, yeah. I forgot we have bindings. Sorry.
Yeah. But Lamont, yeah, maybe won it. But yeah, yeah, I think we had it off there. And thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. And yeah, watch along tomorrow. We'll be there, of course, as always. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Manchester Derby.
Peace.